I know how to go and get a bag on her. I know how to get a mad on her. Make my ex wanna get it back. That's a fact. Say it louder for the.
It's your girl Ashley the Agile back again with another video, and I came to y'all to tell y'all a story time while I'm heading home in this traffic. So let's just get into it. And if y'all feel like y'all moving and y'all get dizzy, that's because the freaking phone won't stay still, okay? But we just gonna get into it. So this is about the story time of when I got catfished, y'all. I was catfished. And it wasn't a catfish where it was, they sent me one picture and there was another person. It was a catfish of, you sent me a picture, but your picture didn't tell me what you really looked like, okay? So let's just jump into it. Because y'all know guys always got video, story times on how they was catfished, and the female, he thought the female was a size 2, but then when he get there, she is size 2 times 10. So, we got stories like that too. So I'm gonna tell y'all my story, okay? Let's get into it. So it was about 2014. I was out of high school for sure, and I was working. I was doing security, and this dude slid in my DM. So I'm like, okay, what's up? At this time, I was single, so it wasn't even on no, who is you? No, it was just like, okay, I can have a friend. It's nothing wrong with having friends and just, socializing or whatever. So I, hey, what's up? How you doing? X, Y, and Z. So, y'all, he like, I thought you were cute, and I was trying to talk to you, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, we can be friends. And at this time, I'm doing security, so I got free time on my hands while I'm just sitting at work, just looking at computers, just watching monitors, making sure nobody's going where they have no business going, or checking people in. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. So he's like, I think you're cute, and I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. Send me a few pictures of what you look like. So he sends me a picture, and I'm like, okay, he's not that bad. Now, pause. At this time, I had never dated or talked to a guy who I would say was more of a full-figure guy, okay? At this time, I thought I needed a man who had a six-pack, who, had muscles, and this is what I was attracted to at that time. So I see him, and I'm like, okay, he looked kind of stocky, but he don't look that bad. I'll still give him a little chance, whatever. So I'm like, okay. So then we'll talk on the phone, and he was real cocky. So I'm like, okay, his pictures, he's not that bad, but maybe he looked better in person and what his pictures are doing. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So we'll talk, and he like, yeah. He like, right now I'm single because, females be playing too much and they always want to diss me. He like, but they gonna, when I get big, cause he does his little music. He like, when I get big, them same females better not come my way and keep the same energy that they had when I was trying to talk to them and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, okay, okay. All right. So he like, can we go out? And I'm like, okay, yeah, it's the summertime. We can go out. We can hang out. He don't look that bad. I ain't got nothing to lose because I ain't talking to nobody. And why not have a friend? It's summertime. Maybe I can have somebody I can have fun with. So I'm like, all right. We set a date. We set up that we're going to go out and, enjoy the summer. I think we were planning on going to the beach or something like that. So I'm like, cool. So this day come, and I hit him up in the morning like, hey, so we still hanging out? He like, yeah. I'm like, okay, what time? He give me the time or whatever. So I'm like, cool. So as he give me the time, I get dressed, but I act like I'm not trying to get dressed, because you don't want to make it seem like you getting dressed, but you got to get dressed just in case he might be that one. So, I just kind of slid, put on a nice little outfit, did my hair, put on a little makeup, but I made it look like it was just a regular day. So that's basically what I did. So in this sense, he's like, can you pick me up? Story of my life. I felt like I was the only person who had a car, because everybody that talked to me always needed a ride and didn't have, I was just over it. So I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll come pick you up. So I go pick him up. But y'all, I'm the type that if I'm coming to meet you somewhere and I don't really know you, I gotta watch my surroundings. So I'm not gonna pull up to the exact address that you give me. I'm gonna pass your address and go to an address, you know, a little past either a house or two down. So I can kind of see what's going on, because something going on behind me, I can kind of see it before you know that I see you. Because the whole time I'm in my mirrors watching everything that's going on and watching what's ahead of me, versus me pulling up behind your address and then just thinking, oh, I'm going to look in front of me and I see what's really coming from behind me. So that's what I did. So mind you, he sent me pictures, so I'm like, okay, you know, he looked kind of stocky, but all right. He tell me what he have on. So I'm like, okay, my car is a green Malibu. So he's like, all right. So he's like, where you at? So I, you know, kind of like stick my head out the window, because I'm like, yeah. No. He's like, where? I told him what color my car was. He's like, okay, here I come. So as he's coming out, I'm looking in my mirrors and I see this dude walking to my car. But the dude walking towards my car is a hefty dude. So I'm like, that's not him, because he wasn't that big in the pictures. But you know, I just kind of bypassed it, like, nah, maybe that's somebody else. As he get closer, I'm like, wait, that dude look like the dude in the pictures. So I'm like, no, this can't be him. Y'all. It can't be him. Sure enough, this dude walks up to my car and he's like, what's up? Oh, what's up? You. Because you didn't look like that in your pictures. Y'all, he had that perfect angle. You know how y'all, like, you know, we want to hide our extra chin or our extra neck or whatever, how we put them angles and make it look like we real slim thick. Y'all, he had one of them type of pictures, okay? So, for sure, he did not look like his picture. So, I'm like, this cannot be this dude. So, he get in my car, and I'm sitting here like, because I'm not rude. Like, I'm not rude at all. So I just tried to play it cool. Mind you, whenever I'm going somewhere with a dude or whatever, I always tell somebody where I'm going, just in case, you know, dudes try and play funny things. I always act like it's always the females. No, but dudes be on some funny stuff too. So I let somebody know where I'm at. So if anything happened, 911, here's my location, here's who I was with, here's a picture, here's a description. They have everything, okay? So he get in my car, and I'm looking like, this is not what the dude looks like or said. Like, what? So I'm like, okay, whatever, y'all. So I'm trying to play it cool. So I'm like, I thought we was going out. And he like, yeah, but I was cleaning up and I didn't get a chance to finish cleaning up. So why did you have me come if you wasn't done getting dressed and you was cleaning up? Let me give y'all a description, okay? So this dude had on a wife beater. It was supposed to be white, but it was not white. It was like gray. It was very dingy. It had stains on it, like he ate dinner or ate breakfast or whatever. And it spilled on him, and he wiped his hands on his shirt. He had on some jeans, and it had stains on it as well. No, he had on sweats, and it had stains on it as well. He had on some Air Forces that were like leaning, that have no shoestrings. The tongues was like hanging out, like yeah. So I'm looking at this dude like, what the heck? Mind you, that's not even what tops it off. What tops it off is the fact that he smelled worse than he actually looked, y'all. He smelled like straight up skin marks that was left in his booty the day before. He slept in it, still didn't clean his butt. Like, it was just, I can't make it up, y'all. He smelled so bad. So I'm like, yo, this dude cannot be smelling like that. Like, this cannot be real. Y'all, he's sitting in the car, so I just slid over to the other side, you know, towards the window, rolled down that window, like, I'm not smelling what you smelling. Like, I'm not smelling what you smell like, because you smell terrible, but I'm not going to tell you that because I'm just not rude. Y'all, he's like, yeah, maybe in about he was like, I should be done in about an hour, but I didn't want you to think that I was trying to stand you up, so, you know, that's why I didn't say nothing. He like, but if you can give me an hour, I'll finish getting dressed, and then we can go. So I'm like, oh, okay. Y'all, by now, I had already texted my friend. It was like 911. I need you to call and say something. So, I get that phone call like, hey, where you at? I need you to come over here right now. Something going on. Oh my God, come over. So I'm like, I'm on my way. Here I come, girl. I'm coming. Y'all, I swear, like, it was a part of the master plan, okay? So, he's like, yeah, I'm so sorry. He like, I just didn't want you to think that I was standing you up because I do want to go out with you. He like, but I was doing something and I didn't get a chance to finish getting dressed. I'm like, oh, okay. So how long it's gonna take you? It's gonna take you an hour. I'm like, okay, well, let me go see with my friend, what's going on with my friend, and then I'll call you when I'm on my way back and maybe, see if you already, if you're ready. He's like, okay, yeah. So I'm waiting for him to get out of my car. Y'all, I am waiting for him to get out of my car. I look, and he reaches over for a hug. Y'all. What? You finna hug me smelling the way you smell? I know you are not about to hug me smelling the way you smell, okay? This dude was serious. He was finna hug me smelling the way he smelled, okay? So I'm trying not to be rude. Like, I'm trying to, inch away. Like, what you doing? No, I was serious. What are you doing? So, he like, can I get a hug? And I'm like, oh, you want a hug? Oh, you want a hug? You want a hug? Like a real hug? I'm like, oh. So he got at this point, he already wrapped his arm around me from the back. Y'all. So he's pulling me in and I'm like, trying for my nose to go out the window. Y'all, so I hold my breath because he's like pulling me. I'm just like, ow. Okay, well, I'll see you in a minute. Y'all, it was terrible. He smelled so bad. Like, so bad. But it was like, how could you tell somebody that they stink? Okay? Like, I just could not. Okay? So, he get out the car. When he get out the car, y'all, I spray my car up. I sprayed my car up like I was drowning in perfume. And as soon as I started driving, the perfume disintegrated and the smell came back. The smell came back, y'all. The smell came back. How does the smell come back? I don't know, but it came back. After all of that spray, it came back, y'all. I'm like, oh my God, like this can't be real. So I'm like, okay, you know what? There's a problem. I'm starting looking at my seat like, is it a skid mark on my seat? Like, what's going on? Is it a skid mark? Like, why is it like stuck? Like, what is going on? Y'all, I happen to like turn my head this way so that I can like, I don't know, probably checking my mirrors as I was driving. And when I turn, I got a whiff of that smell again. And I was like, I know I'm not tripping. So I turn again. I'm like, why does my shoulder smell like this, dude? Y'all, I pick up my shirt. Smell it. It smells like him. Y'all, when I say I was gagging, like, this cannot be real. This dude cannot be smelling like this. Like, my shirt cannot be smelling the way this dude was smelling. Y'all, sure enough, my shirt was smelling exactly how this dude smelled. I was like, this cannot be real. Y'all, I had to freaking go home and change my clothes because because I smelled like this dude, y'all. Because I smelled like this dude. Let me get off this little bumpy road. Okay. Maybe y'all stay. So, y'all, I had to go home and change my clothes. Mind you, after I pulled off, he for sure got blocked. Like, first off, your body didn't look like your pictures that you sent me. Second, your body shouldn't smell the way your body was smelling. 3, you should have never allowed me to come see you in your clothes from the day before and tell me that this is your day before clothes. You was just cleaning up and it got stains on it. You should never be that comfortable with a female that you just met to be okay with smelling the way you smell it or looking the way you look. Y'all, he got blocked. That's it. He got blocked. I had to go change my clothes because it smelled like him. I had to figure out how to like spray my car to get rid of his. I had to drive with the windows down the whole day. Mind you, it's hot, so I can't even turn on my AC because it smells like him. Y'all, that was the worst. Like, after that, I promise, if you trying to talk to me, you got an iPhone, oh no, FaceTime me. Because you're going to see I'm not a catfish, and I need to make sure you're not one. Like, we finna have angles of every which way so that we can see what each other look like. Because you not finna fool me. Like, you not... And I don't have nothing against, you know, plus size or bigger dudes now, but at that point I felt the ultimate disrespect. Like, why you let me know you was a BBM? Why you didn't let me know you was a BBM? Like, let me know. You could have been like, yeah, you know, I'm a hefty dude. He was beyond hefty. He was more of a hefty. Like, but let me know. Like, let me be the judge to say, okay, yeah, you know, I like, you know, hefty dudes. Because at this point, I'm like, look, I'm big, you big. What we gonna do? Like, you can't have two fluff pals. We gonna be hot together. I need somebody who gonna be a little pony, you know, where I can warm him up. And then, you know, we ain't gonna be hot together in the summer. You know, my body temperature is enough. But to have your body temperature and my body temperature, we gonna start. Listen, that is gonna be a heat explosion, and I am not here for it at all. Y'all, that was legit the worst, like, date I think I ever had. It was terrible, y'all. It was freaking terrible. Like, now, like, we still follow each other on Instagram, and I mean, he's still a hefty dude. You know, he's taking his music serious, but I mean, he's taking it serious. He's still hefty. I still wouldn't talk to him because that smell just, every time I see his picture come up, I just smell him. And first impression, like, once you smell like that, you smell like that forever. Y'all, so basically that was the time that I got catfished. And like I said, it wasn't that he wasn't the person he said. It's just he didn't tell me he had extra coming with him, you know. So yeah. Okay, but if y'all enjoyed this story time, you know, don't forget to like the video. If you want more, let me know, because I for sure got more stories for y'all. Like, for sure got more stories for y'all. Don't forget to comment under this video if you want to know anything else, or if you want to see anything else. Y'all can't even talk. Why? If y'all want to see anything else, subscribe to this channel, because I got a few videos coming for y'all. I want to do collabs, just different things. Y'all gonna come on an adventure with me, but just don't forget to subscribe so that way y'all don't miss anything. Turn on your notification bells so that way whenever I do post, they do come up. And I see y'all when I come back with another one, y'all. Like, I'm gonna just say it again. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, y'all. That's the only 3 things you gotta do. Don't forget. And I'll see you guys when I come back for another one, y'all. Bye, y'all.